Hi, I'm Rob from Undo Climate Change, and this is a Johnson SU bioreactor. They were designed by Dr. Johnson of the University of California at Chico and his wife, whose last name happens to be Sue, S-U. It's built, we're using a product called Remesh. I'm standing by some here. I don't know if you can see it, but I'll focus in on it a little bit. And it sits on top of pallets so air can get to the compost from the bottom, can get in from the sides, and then it has pipes installed that go into holes in the bottom of the pallets so that air can get up from the bottom. Depending on the size, there's typically 5 or 6 pipes. There's never more than 12 inches to air, and actually most of the time you're 9 inches from air. This one bioreactor has amazing, almost like superpowers. When it gets done, it gets filled all the way to the top, and then when it gets finished, after a year, it has about 700 pounds of fungally dominant compost in it. That 700 pounds can do amazing things. 2 pounds of that compost can be used to treat an acre of property, according to field trials that Dr. Johnson did. And in those trials that he conducted over 4.5 years, he found that 38,000 pounds of CO2 could be removed from the atmosphere by 2 pounds of the finished compost in here. It has the amazing ability to help get carbon dioxide out of the air because of the microorganisms that it develops as it sits and gets ready for the year. One of these bioreactors can remove 13.3 megatons of carbon dioxide per year. Now that's hard to imagine that number in your head and to visualize that kind of weight. So I came up with this. An average African bull elephant, if you were to use those, that would be the weight of 1,024 African bush elephants of CO2 out of the air. 10 of these could remove 133 megatons of CO2. And the reason I'm here on Earth Day talking about this is my goal is to try and have 10 of these and get support from people like you who will help me on Kickstarter and other places so that I can make this compost and give it away to farmers, ranchers, vineyards, and other end users, and that we together, you, I, and the ranchers and farmers and end users can capture 133 megatons of CO2. You know, I say on our website, Undo Climate Change, there's an old saying that I like. It's better to light a candle than to curse the darkness. I'm looking for fellow candle lighters that will help me make this goal a reality. Let's work together to get 133 megatons of CO2 out of the air. You help support me. I'll build them and make it and give it away to the farmers that can put it to use to get that CO2 out of the air. Again, I'm Rob from Undo Climate Change. Thank you for your attention.